Hey, you are live.
And we are.
Yes, we are. Everybody good? Everybody great?
Everybody's good. Everybody's
What's
great. But
up?
except for Matt, are we just like,
Yeah.
Mike. I'm sorry, Matt. It's just a lot of M's. This is why I would. No. It's too many. That's too
All right.
many. Is it vowels? All right.
All right. We need Mike. We got to even up these numbers here.
Oh, now y'all feeling like y'all might be.
No, I got the mute button. I'm not feeling like
Are
nothing.
you muted?
Ready? Let's go to work. What's up, family, and welcome back to another new episode of your new favorite podcast. As always, it's your favorite Mason, and
You already know it's your girl Kori Deez, aka the wholesome hoe, aka here today.
bang bang.
And y'all already know we back with another live and direct episode of Hush Yo Mouth.
Yes, sir.
And we have a full panel here today, and we have some fresh faces besides the Sucker Free Lady, which welcome her too. They love her here on Hush Yo
Man
Mouth.
hater anonymous.
Man hater anonymous. That's hilarious.
Not so anonymous.
Not anonymous. Welcome to the show, the lovely Nels. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Clapping
So welcome
along.
to the show, Matt.
What's going on, y'all? I appreciate y'all having me, man. It's goody.
And we do have Mike here today when he gets here. And yeah. So before we jump into our show on this day, we want to do our normal mental health check-in. And today I'm just going to start with Nels. How are you feeling today? How was your week? What are you looking forward to this weekend?
I am drained, but I am here. My week has been busy. Work, holidays, kids. So yeah, I feel like I'm out early in the morning until it's getting dark so fast now, and I hate it. I feel like I'm like, oh my God, I'm late for something. I need to get home, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I go into a store, I walk out, it's fucking dark. I'm like, what the hell? So yeah, that's kind of blowing right now. Other than that,
the dark absolutely sets us all of our tracks a little bit. It drives us a little crazy. It gives us a little anxiety, and it does
a lot.
like depression, right? And people, so we need to be more mindful of our friends and family and check up on people, because that's some real, like, the weather, the time, the season. Those are like significant things in people's depression,
especially the season.
Yeah, and the holidays,
definitely.
Right? But I want to let you know that all those other things that you spoke of being booked and like busy and drained, those are all great things. So you should be so grateful, because
they are.
A year ago, you had nothing to do. I promise you didn't.
Word. I was in the house like, right.
Wishing you were drained. Yeah. So those are things to be grateful for, right? Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing.
Appreciate.
Yes.
But I'm here. I'm happy to be here.
We appreciate you here on Hush Your Mouth. We're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna have fun. Matt.
Yo.
What's going on? Welcome to Hush Your Mouth. How's your mental health?
I mean, honestly, it's going better than it has been. You know what I mean? So I'm getting kind of comfortable with, as life throws little punches at me, dodging the weaving and shit like that. And I'm trying to feel good moving forward all the time. As a black man in America, I feel like we always catching these shots. So I just try to step up a little bit more and be like, all right, look, we're gonna get the shots. Let's handle them anyway. So I'm encouraged. You feel what I'm saying? I'm encouraged.
You rising, baby. It's early. You
My man's
rising.
coming out shooting
Yeah.
bars.
Coming
Bars
out.
on a mental health check-in.
Yeah, I'm
You
encouraged. That's
You
what I'm
giving me
encouraged.
Muhammad Ali vibes. You want to float like a butterfly, sting like a bee out here. All right, I see you.
I'm trying. I'm not here to say that it's always good. I'm just saying that I'm feeling good today, guys. So I appreciate you guys having me, and I just want to bring some encouragement to the table today. You feel what I mean?
Thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you joining us here. Lady, hey, how you doing, honey? How you doing like we just wasn't with each other? How's your mental health, though?
You know, I'm actually like all over the place. It's like it's a mixed bag.
Okay.
I'm happy. You know, I've cried. I've laughed. I've threatened to smack somebody.
Yep.
We do not promote violence here. Hush your mouth.
though.
It's just been, you know, it's just been a very.
Only if they deserve it.
They deserved it, but I didn't do it because I'm trying to be a better person. Like
She's growing.
I ain't smack you today, so I'm better. Deal with it.
Word to Rico now.
I'm with that though.
So I'm hearing that you're grateful for growth.
Period.
Yes. All right. You're right.
You cleaned that up really well.
Listen, I'm here with my ladies today. Mason, what's popping?
What's going on? What's going on? See, again, so nice with every one of our guests, and then it comes to me, it's like, what's popping? What's good? What's good? What's going on? What you doing? My week has been pretty good. Today I had some good news. You know, just about something that I was waiting on. So, like, good things happening.
That's a blessing.
Well, congratulations.
Give myself a round for good news. Yes.
I don't know how this works. I'm just clapping.
I think this year has been like one of the best years of my life. I've had nothing but like just time to relax, enjoy, to grow. And it's coming to an end. I'm so sad to see this year end because like financially I had a good year. Like Hush Your Mouth is taking off. So we started this year. We're about to hit 1 year officially sometime soon. So it's a lot of good things happening for me, for our podcast, and all. So I think I'm going to celebrate this weekend. I don't know how yet, but there will be drinks. There will be drinks. There will be more drinks.
Turn up, my boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kori, what's going on with you? What's happening? What's going on?
Well, your mental health check-in just made me a little bit like, well, when are we going to start our little 75-day challenge there, brother? Because I know I'm
already drinking water. Like, this is gallon 2. Well, gallon 1, the second half of the gallon. So I'm almost done. So that's a gallon. When I finish this, I'll hit a gallon of water today.
That's real.
So that's my daily goal.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, I got up this morning. I hit the gym early. Like, woo. Those morning gym people are different.
That's what that was about, Nels. Don't feel bad because he knows that he's doing better than me. That was why he was like, well, I'm technically
never that. It's never a competition. I'm rooting for you guys too. I'm rooting for him.
Okay. Well, my week is good. My weekend's gonna be great. I'm just gonna chill because I did a lot last weekend with that thing.
Just came from out of the country. Well, out of the state.
Yeah, like
I know. I was about to say the same thing. Like what?
Yeah, no, Puerto Rico was cool, but it was a lot. Something to do with that girl in the corner over there. I just want to take
somebody.
Turn my phone off.
Only one person.
Yikes.
I just want to turn my phone off and decompress. So that's it. That's where I'm at with that.
You need a vacation from your vacation.
For the vacation.
What's going on?
I need a vacation for the vacation. The vacation was crazy. It was amazing. It was great. You see, I walked in. I want to applaud myself, and I want to give myself a pat on the back, and we're going to just jump in the show because I rushed here on Tuesday for Hush Your Fucking Mouth. And you know what? I got here and we had a really good show. So I want to shout out to those guests. I want to shout out to that topic. If you didn't see it, you go back and watch it. Y'all already know we get Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:15. We lifestyle podcast. We do what we do. We talk what we talk. We say what we say. We mean what we say. And with that being said, I'm ready for this. Physical beauty versus inner beauty. When y'all got this topic to y'all emails and y'all DMs, what y'all was thinking? Like, really, what's going on?
Not really, because there's a lot of that right now. Like, there's a lot of people that are forgetting about I don't know. The topic is just like right on point for like right now. I feel like.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that are more
So,
superficial than like
right.
and beauty, like than they are
Yeah.
actually people, right? So that's
Yeah.
where we kind of came up with that. We see a lot of it in our media, and I think that that's important to talk to because we have like a lot of like young people, old people, everything. Not old people, older people. Let me just stop. Let's just jump into our topic because this is off script.
Right.
Anyway,
We got a lot of older people. I didn't know where that was going. I was like, we bashing the old people?
we're not bashing.
I mean, ages, sis, not ages.
Sheesh. Not ages
So,
of early.
the
Minute
physical
10.
attributes hold the same value to men as it does women. And because the men is mentioned first, I want the men to probably like speak to that. I don't know.
Hey Mason, I'd be real interested to hear what you got to say first, because I know I'm going left field.
I will
I
go
know I'm
first.
going
My
left field.
answer is yes. No problem, man. I got you. The answer is yes. I think women hold value to looks as much as men do. I think that women are a lot subtle in this form as well as a whole bunch of other forms. So women, for instance, they look at guys, but y'all do it very subtly. Like you'll say, "Hey, babe, did you see the sneakers that this guy has on?" The whole time you're looking at his dick print, but it goes under the radar. Guys, we don't know how to fake it. We don't know how to. We just looking at a fat ass just walk by, just staring at it. Like we're not as subtle, but it does matter. It also matters as far as attraction. When you start a relationship, it always starts with attraction. People are always being fake. I know you a liar when you say, "Hey, the first thing that caught me was your personality." Wait a minute, did you not look at them? Did you not find any physical attraction? You're like, And then maybe they get lost when they start talking. But I definitely think that it's the same for both men and women.
I'm not 100% sure if it's the same because I can never speak for women, right? But I do know for myself that it definitely has to play a role, right? Like Mason just said, if not, I mean, I wasn't peeping your personality from across the room and say, "Hey, her personality is awesome. I'm gonna come speak." It's not how this goes. I gotta look at you, see that you look good and all that, and then I'm gonna notch off the belt. Now I gotta see these other things. I gotta see your attributes and stuff like that. Now that determines if you stay or not. But absolutely, we hold it the same way. We just carry it different because y'all are women and we're men.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, Matt. But
wait, do you have your cards there? You have cards?
I don't have cards. I'm free.
Okay, all right. We stand a chance today, Matt. She's coming off the top of her dome. She didn't do research. Here we go.
No research.
There's no research that you need for this. It's just
There's no Google.
You got to shoot your shit, or that's it. Listen, Matt. So I think that yes, you guys do notice when a woman walks into the room, like her physical beauty, but you also know her aura and her presence and the way she's carrying herself. A nigga, like a dude, is not gonna like talk to a girl that like is just out there looking crazy, right? She can't dress crazy, she can't smell crazy, she can't act crazy. She should just a woman.
I just want to know which one of those can guys get away with. Like,
but I just
smell
think that's
crazy
like a
and y'all be like,
thing,
yes.
Like I don't want to be around anybody that's like that.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's like man or woman. But if you stink, I don't want to be around you if you're a dude or a girl.
But I'm just saying though, there's some, you never know. There's some pretty girls out there that might not have practice proper hygiene. You don't know. There is.
They are not for me.
They should practice better hygiene, but they're just naturally pretty and they don't practice proper hygiene. They have poor characteristics. They have poor ethic. They have poor presence when they walk into the room. They're way too friendly. Guys look at stuff like that. So even though she could be pretty,
and it's not to cut you off. I just don't necessarily agree with all guys, right? I think that maybe at some point in time, some guys may have held that at a higher standard. But if you're a man and you moving forward, bro, you don't even look at that shit no more. We don't care. Like, we don't care as much as you actually think, in my opinion, because you're going to speak it. You're going to come into my life in the way that you're supposed to. Now, if you like add up to all those things, when I do notice you, cool. But I'm not out here searching for it anymore. So your aura and all that extra shit is what they worry about coming in. I'm not worried about that.
I disagree.
I'm just in the room.
Wait, so like you don't think that the vibe a woman gives off doesn't also give something off? Because like you're talking about.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that of course, everybody has to bring their whole selves to the table. But the question is, does physical attributes hold the same value to men as women?
And I don't think they do.
I don't either, and that's what I'm saying to you. Like, I don't think it's the same. I just think it's specific for each person. Exactly.
I think for different reasons. Like, men hold the value more because for them, that puts them in a status. Like, that's part of their building who they imagine themselves to be, like a top dog or that nigga. Like, it builds them to a status. So having a physically attractive woman, that's like literally like top two and sometimes not number two, for real, for some of these men. Like, for women, it does not hold the same value. Do you know how many ugly niggas out here getting wifed up? Like, ugly. I'm talking about ugly. So it's not. It clearly can't hold the same value. It can't possibly. Like, that's the numbers.
But I feel like we all like come to the same conclusions for different reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they also depends on your age as well. Like,
yes,
you know.
I agree with that.
Like, I feel like we've all been to a certain stage. Like, if depending on your lifestyle, but like at 18, did I give a fuck? No, I didn't care about nothing. I was looking at what you look like and what, you know, like what type of money you feel me? Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Nigga, if you didn't have no money, I'm not even talking to you. At that point. But as you grow and become a different woman, because we all can say we had our whole days, we had our days, we had, you know what I mean? Like, it just gonna expose you to be the woman you are at 40, 50, and 60. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it really just depends on how old you are.
Like, and I think it does change for men and women too. Like, men never get out of it.
Yeah.
Women.
That is not true. That is not true. Let me explain to you something.
No, wait a minute. I have to say this. Men don't start off talking to the bad chicks and be having a heap load of bad joints and then end up with the ugly joint. It just doesn't work.
That is not true.
That's
not
so
true.
Cap.
That is so not true.
Just so uninformed.
That is 100% cap.
Taking the ugly joint.
I mean, it's not about that though. Like, at the end of the day, it's really not about ugly. Like, all these things fade. All of us are gonna be wrinkled at the end of it. So really, it's like, who we gonna build with? Like, I'm not saying you was gonna be cute. I said your ass gonna be wrinkled. It's a fact.
I think
you're good looking wrinkled old lady.
I think
that's it. You know what I'm saying? So,
I think it's like you're good looking.
Yeah, there's some good looking old ladies. Holly Berry, I would still to this day. Yes,
it's some fire old ladies. It's
to this
fire
day.
Old men too.
Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know.
I honestly don't think that.
I believe you though. Now you're an honest person. I believe you.
No, I believe you.
I believe you.
Nah, I think it's a real thing. I think all of us, like, on this one came to the same synopsis. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, it's not the same because we never been the same, and that's, you know, even if we bring the opposite attract thing in there, that's why men love women and women love men. We always trying to figure each other out. So no, I don't think it's the same, but I think it's similar. Right. But y'all are gonna look at it just like a little bit differently than us, depending on age, depending on all those different things you guys brought in. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm standing with.
But I really honestly don't think that it's a men or women thing. I really honestly think it's just a person thing. Like, men and women with growth, it's the same thing. But sometimes, you know, we might grow a little faster. I don't know how true scientifically that is, you know, as far as, you know, the whole thing of
it's very true.
The men are.
I want you to know, friend, it's very true.
It's very true. No, I believe that. But that's just like, men have to grow too. And the problem is a lot of females try to push them into situations so they don't, you know, you don't try to learn the person. You have to learn the person to be able to deal with the person, to be able to be with the person. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm 40 and I'm being a 32-year-old, my nigga, he's not going to do half the shit. Some of them. Now, I'm not going to say everybody, but everybody has to, again, live to learn. To learn to live, you feel me? So it's
I
just
can agree with that, and I think
don't know, that's just my opinion. I don't feel like it's the men or women. I feel like it's just a person.
I also think like media kind of like shapes people that don't have their own mind and their own thoughts a little bit too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't be told what you like, bro. Like, you either like what you like or you don't.
Yeah.
And that's how people find
And people
themselves in
don't know how to
relationships and
be
shit that they don't like, because they like, bro, like you look good today, and then you wake up tomorrow and you don't look like that. That might be a problem, because now you feel like
I'd be
dudes.
like,
You feel me? But now dudes is even putting on fake hair and all that stuff, bro. Like all this shit's getting weird. It's getting weird. Like
getting weird.
It's getting weird, bro.
It's the era. The era.
It is the era.
I wish
and I think that's a big thing too.
So I want to say,
that's not cool. Like, you know, I just think deception is corny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been learned, but it's just like, why you don't, I tell my kids all the time, be who you want to be. You have the opportunity to, if you wanted to wear Gucci, not saying like this is okay, this is a problem, but if you want to wear a fucking $7 shirt from H&M versus $400 shirt,
if you fly, you fly.
$7 shirt.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, if you like that shit, then wear it. Who cares what it is? Who cares how much it costs? It's how you put it together. It's you. It's how you style, wear. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my 16 and 19, 21, they don't care about material shit. So I feel good about that. But my 10-year-old is coming up to an era where it's like, Mom, can you give me some Gucci slides? I'm like, wait, what? I ain't had that shit.
She need Gucci slides.
I get it because then I get it because then I feel like, okay, wait, I have Gucci slides, so should I? And is he supposed? And of course he is, but does he only want them because he's seeing everybody else wearing them?
Most
because
likely,
I've had Gucci slides, or I've had designer, and he's never ever been like, I want those. I like those, Mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just
he's
like,
also in a different time now, though. Like, he's
Yeah.
easily impressionable based on what he's seeing and what he has access to.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? So your job just a little bit harder, in my opinion, as a parent, because you got to monitor a little bit more. You got to be on these kids because they're getting so much
very
information overload all the time. You know what I mean? Of course they're gonna want Gucci. They see Gucci.
Yeah. They see
You
it.
know what I'm
They
saying?
see
Like,
this
that
and
ain't
they see
hard.
that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The air is crazy. And it
So I
goes
think
back to
some-
like women.
I think to sum this one up. Sorry, guys.
Keep the conversation going, though. Keep the conversation. Keep that energy.
I know, right? Wait, hold on. Sorry.
No, I think to sum this one up, though, it's safe to say that we all understand that it may be different for males and females, but I do have a question. So people are saying that women know exactly who they're gonna fuck before they fuck them. Like when you walk in the room, you know who you're gonna fuck. Men, though, is it true that they only deal with in that way who they can?
Oh my God.
Not true.
That's a good one.
That's absolutely not true.
So, like,
Somebody
absolutely not true.
I'm on Instagram over here, so I just seen it and I was like,
yes.
Absolutely not true.
That's not true.
We choose and y'all get chose. While you really playing?
Y'all get chosen. Y'all
get chosen.
Chosen.
If a girl opens up to you, if a girl fucks with you and y'all have sex, she still chose you, even if you put your shit on or you did your macking or whatever the hell we trying to help, whatever it is. That girl still is the one who chose to like lay down with you. Like you're still chose because she could have blocked your shit.
Let me let you know that's a mutual choosing because there's a lot of people. You can walk in a room with a lot of confidence and you can have whatever. You can come in and you own that room. And you do choose as a man who you are going to give your attention to. And that is reciprocated. I could have 6 girls, 7 girls, 100 girls in the same room, and I only want one, right? That means I chose that one. She reciprocated that as well. But we got to get away from the thought process that men don't choose women.
And
it's
hard because
it needs
then
to be reciprocated, though.
And it's hard because what it comes down to is like now you're starting to cross a really weird line, right? Of course, all women pick men. We can't do nothing unless y'all say yes. Of course.
Yeah. Well,
right?
sure.
So now
And
I feel
vice
like we're
versa.
getting rolled into a conversation that's weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, of course, I think that they lead it because as men, we've always been the people that go out to try to get, and the woman has to want to be got. Like, you know what I mean? We're not just going to take it. We don't come from that. I'm not come from that cloth. I know he's not come from that cloth. No, but I understand. But I just feel like it goes there though.
It's a
like
mutual. It's a
like,
mutual
But
thing.
I will say that it's easier for men because a girl might not with you, but she's dumb enough to do it because you're not forcing her, but you're manipulating the situation, or you're wooing her to do it. What you want to do, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna like, I don't like vice versa though.
I mean, there's a level of coercion,
Okay.
not even coercion. I don't want to use that word. There's a level of there's a level. I don't want to. I just said I don't want to use that word. There's a level of pursuing what you want. Yeah, but do you know that men are used to rejection? We get rejected. Like that first woman that I'm saying that I walk in the room and 100 people want to, and the one I want may not want me at the time. She may have somebody. She may be with somebody, and it's like, damn, if I wasn't with this person, like it's a list of things. The guys are used to rejection. If you reject a girl, do you know that the trauma that brings upon them? It's like the end of the world when you reject a girl. Some girls take that extremely personal, being rejected, or I'll give you a better one. If they initiate the conversation and they're rejected, that's a problem.
Baby, we get murdered. We get murdered when we reject men. Murder.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
See?
That's not what I'm saying. Don't take it to that level. Don't take it to the murdering level. I'm saying mutual in a mutual safe scenario.
It's not the same. That's the thing. Like,
safe scenario is not the thing.
You can't take it out of it because that's a part of living and being a woman and dealing in that dating scene. Like you take the chance of rejecting a man and they're going far left. Like for you rejecting a woman, she might be a little nuts. She might talk shit. She might talk crazy. Yeah. A man might follow you home. A man might so that is, you can't take it out of it because that's a piece of it. Like women can't have rejection. Nah, niggas can't.
And I think it depends on the caliber of man at that point that you're dealing with, because I know people that have been in that situation that are men. So it happens, but now we're forced to deal with it. Yes.
Why would? Well, how did she follow him? He got in your ass.
Will beat your ass.
She put one of those tags on me one time. You know those tags that you get from Apple?
Women that are like that?
No, there really is, because I think what's changing right now is, and this is hard to talk about because I try not to say it without, it's no disrespect. Just how I look at it. It's like women, they've been coming from a place of so much suppression, right? And now they're in a space where they're like able to say and do whatever it is that they do, and that's fair, right? But then sometimes it gets taken too far. So now I have everything. It's mine. I'm taking it. And that's how I've been approached from the women. It's like, oh no, it's mine. And I'm like, no.
Oh, it's not my penis. No.
Mine. You feel me? But they're like, no. So it's not. And they mean it. But in real life, though, if I'm just a person, it's like, bro, you don't think that's just traumatic to a real man? Like, I'm a grown up at this point, bro. That's not cool.
Right.
So it might not look the same, but it's still crazy.
That is crazy.
It's still crazy. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm not taking nothing away from the other side, but it's still wild. You're still trying to put, like, I know niggas get stabbed. What? No.
I have heard of some stories like that, though. I'm not even gonna
front. Yeah, bro, no. Like, that happens. It's just not popular to put out there. You feel me? But people like men
are embarrassed. We don't want to say that. She was trying to take my dick and I wasn't trying to give it to her, and then she stabbed me. Who wants to say that?
And she punched me smooth in my mouth, bro.
I will tell the doctor I stabbed myself. Like, I'm never saying that. Like, no.
That's why I said somebody gotta say it actually happens though. Punch you smooth in the face. You mean it's not mine.
Guys, we did an episode on domestic violence. You guys, the hotline is in the link. Please, on that episode. If you ever need anybody to talk to, please. Literally, like if you need counseling, we can give us and we can at Hush About ENT and we can point you in the right direction if you feel like
we're right. Men too.
Matt, you maybe feel like you got some things that you might need to.
Now I might need to reach out to you later on. You know what I'm saying? You might have triggered me. I don't know. I'm just saying.
My bad.
Number 2, y'all playing tonight. I can't. Right. So will men tolerate attitude and disrespect just to be with the pretty girl or the bad bitch?
Yes.
And will women tolerate the ugly guy in attempts to chase the bag lady?
Yes.
All of that. You said
All of
yes,
that.
yes. You said yes, yes.
Yes, yes. Ugly. Yes, yes. That goes
Said
back
ugly, yes.
like literally, that goes back to how men and women see physical attraction differently. Like I said, it does not as high a pedestal for women as it is for men. Like I've seen, like you said, I've seen men get punched in the face, tires slashed, shit like that, because the pretty girl or whatever that girl, like they're so attached to her. You know what I'm saying? And they want her, and they're like enamored with her, and they want her, no matter how crazy or how insane the relationship is. So yeah, I know a man will deal with an attitude just to be with a bad bitch or a pretty girl. It might wear thin eventually, but they're gonna be there for a minute. They can string them along long enough. And a woman's gonna tolerate an ugly nigga for a bag. Because for us, what we really look for is for that, what is it, financial like protection shit. All the shit.
Stability.
Everything you promised us, everything the patriarchy then oppressed us for all this time for, I want it now. It's my money and I want it now.
See? And that's a specific type of attitude, which you can't even really necessarily be mad at as a man, because I understand it, at least if you understand it. But it just puts us at a disadvantage. That's all I'm going to say. Like, at least when I say us, I'm talking about men in a specific place. And you see that, it's like good. And it's like, you know what? You're right. I don't want to smoke. But we still got to start like moving forward to what I'm looking for, though. If that's her, you know, I should carry it. Cool. But I think women tolerate it and think, yes. But it's just like then you get over it at some point.
It depends on that person, but like a lot of times, like the ugly man has all the money, so he just tolerates it because it's not something he's used to. You know what I mean? Or again, it's a trend to have the pretty girl, but then again, it's the female that I got my own money, so what I really need for? You know what I'm saying? But I'ma still string you along as long as you dishing it out.
Girls be having their own money, but they want to spend yours.
I won't never have money.
So having your own money does not mean anything.
I'm broke,
not necessarily, because I'm a type of person like I don't really need you to pay my bills. I don't need to do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So if
Nels, you paying for the date?
Yeah, I go 50-50. Like I go 50-50 with. If you're my nigga, yes, I'm gonna take you out on a date.
Caveat.
See, there we go.
I was waiting for that caveat. I was
waiting for the caveat.
But not for nothing. If I'm scouting a nigga out, cause I'm an aggressive person. If I like you, I'm coming for you. It might not be right away, but I'm coming. You know what I'm saying? So if I see a guy I like, I might take you out to dinner. What's up you doing tomorrow? Or you know what I'm saying? Like all that type of energy. That's what I'm gonna get your attention. You know what I'm saying?
Now we got this middle part, because we got women that are not, I wouldn't even call it aggressive, I would just say confident, right?
Aggressive.
But that's like a paradigm shift though, because we were supposed to be in this space and now we got women coming and we feel almost like, Jesus Christ, it's aggressive.
Like wait.
Take that dick.
It's a little bit aggressive.
My dick.
But who said that men are automatically supposed to be in this place?
No, I think society. I think society said it, and I'm not saying that it's right. What I'm saying is we're all coming from what it was, and we're all trying to be mature enough to have an understanding about it. And if that's where we're all coming from, now we're having a specific conversation. If we're not saying that, then we all have a problem, because now we're either on one side or another side, and we just fighting. Because now we want this, and then we're like, wait a minute, we still want to be able to pursue and just feel like men. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a thing to feel like a man and not be demasculized because y'all are strong.
You can't.
We can have both.
Man, change your perception of what is to be a man. It doesn't have to be the same perception. If everything's changing, society's changing, life is changing, then you also have to change with it. So you can't go on thinking like, I have to be this man that's already been here.
But I think it's both ways though. But I think you have to understand that if we really want each other, then we're just trying to make it happen for the both of us. So instead of it being like, you got to change, I got to change, how do we change together? Do we want each other? This is how we
How about we don't change and we accept each other?
But I think that you can't.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Do that, like you have to allow
lady,
to do that on
you've been accepted and you've accepted.
Who?
Changed and changed to be accepted. Changed. I had to change. He
But
had
there's some core.
Yeah.
But in saying that same statement, there's some core beliefs that you have not changed, and your husband has accepted, right? Like there's some key words. I'm not gonna say it today because we ain't trying to trigger you. But there's some key words that will trigger you, and your core belief is your core belief. No one asked you to change that, but he has accepted that and says, "Hey, that is not a place I will go because that is not a place my wife likes to go." So he's accepted that. So you got to be able to see if this person is for me. Yes, I will adjust. I won't change. I will still be me. I still need to have the freedom to be me, but I will adjust. I will keep you in mind when I'm having certain decisions, making certain thoughts, or having certain conversations.
Okay, let me just really jump in here real quick and just talk to this question real quick. So, will men tolerate attitude and disrespect to be with the pretty girl or the bad bitch? Yes, they will.
Yes.
Because it's some niggas
only on your first one, by the way.
Only
on your first one.
What? No, I don't think so. I think
I'll tell you more about that in a second.
Dangerous.
It's
I'll tell you more about that in a second.
I think it's some men out there who understand and know what comes with being with a chick that is deemed as the bad bitch. He understands his place in her life. Like, he understands what he has to do in order to maintain and to keep her.
Maintain it.
That's
Exactly.
what it is. It's about maintaining her. If you look
it's an image, it's a look, it's a lifestyle.
It's a look, it's a lifestyle. So if you don't live that lifestyle, of course it's going to be intimidating. Of course it's going to be overbearing. Of course you're not going to feel like you can live up to the expectations. Of course you're going to feel. I'm not talking to you, Matt. Of course,
no. I'm hearing it and I'm processing. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. I don't want because I know I started shooting for you from the beginning backstage, but I don't want you to think this is for you.
Well, it's okay.
But no, of course you're gonna feel emasculated at times because she gonna tell you, "Yo, I want this and I want it now. I'm used to this. I'm used to that. Yeah, I want that. You can't do it. Oh, there's somebody out there who could do it now. To somebody, and they will without all the extra shit. So yeah, he gonna deal with her. I personally have male friends that live a certain lifestyle that understand what it means to be with a truly bad bitch. They just gotta pick the one that's for them. Because there's people out here that's bad that can't provide you nothing. They just look good and they just there to look good.
So it's really like, what's bad to you? The look or the girl? You know, like who she is, the personality, what she does. Like, what is a bad bitch to you? Everybody has their own definition of a bad bitch. Because there's so many girls that are going to get their bodies done, but they forgetting about everything else. Like,
everything else.
I know that went to go get their body done, and they look, they fucking look good as motherfucker. But where the fuck are they sleeping?
Where
back in the project?
You still taking the train?
Be drawn, bro.
You feel me? Like you got a whole Chanel bag. Like, this is the shit that I don't like right now. But it's like you got a whole Chanel bag. You in the club, designer the fuck out, but you still living in this. And you was living in last year. Like, the bag is like what? How much? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make shit make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, like, what are you doing it for? So a lot of people are living outside their means, or or living to, you know, again, what you said earlier. What was it, like, fronting for the gram or whatever? You know, like, this is what it is right now, and it's fucking sad.
The image is false. Like, you gotta, like, to me, like, a bad bitch, like, me and my friend was talking about this the other day. He said something about Gatton. I think it's his place in Brooklyn. Something about, it's a project on Gatton. I don't really never hang in Brooklyn, and I'm from New York. But it's a mother something in Gatton.
Mother Gatton.
Mother Gatton. I don't know.
All right. Yeah.
So the meme was like, oh, bitches is going to get their body done and then going back to Mother Gatton. I was like, well, why is that so? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, what's going on there? Like, what's going on with Mother Gatton? And then it was like, oh no, that's a project that's not, you don't want to be living on Mother Gatton and then be getting your body. I said, oh, okay, I understand, because I always talk about that in a sense. Like, when I did my body, I was not going back to the project. I wasn't going to no pissy elevator, no speakers. Like, you gotta have your shit in order. Like, you gotta be for real with your shit. So I'm not saying that. No, I'm saying what I'm saying. It is what it is. I can't even sit here and lie for the bitches that I'm like, you know. I don't know.
So let me jump in and address this when you're finished.
But
I don't want to cut you off.
Okay. Now, will women tolerate the ugly guy in order to chase the bag? As Nell said earlier, absolutely. We all been there. We all have dated an ugly nigga that we done told him, like, listen, nigga, like, this is not real. Like, I won't be outside with you. But you know what?
daddies.
Like, you know,
Even exchange.
yeah, we chase
Even
the
exchange.
bag. What it is.
Some of this shit is flabbergasting to me. Like, I'm hearing it and I'm like, really? That's really how it goes. But then when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that probably does happen. I just can't relate. You know what I mean? So I know it does happen, but I'm just like, damn.
Oh, wait. Are you a good guy? Like, you never dated a girl for her taxes? You never, like, free band?
I have never done that. I have never done that.
Because she was giving up some big girl. Like, I know some different type of dudes out there.
Nah, I never did that, bro.
Never.
I never did that. That's what I'm saying. Like, you'll catch something.
Well, I mean, that's
like,
good to know.
I've never done that, or I've heard it. You feel me? What I'm saying, but like, I feel like it's more like folklore. Like, you be hearing these rappers and shit like that, rapping shit. Like, it's a different. That's why I say social media and shit. In real life, hell no, I don't know nobody like that. None of my guys anyway. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying it don't happen, but damn, you fucked me up with that joint. Like, they did what? Whew.
All right, Mason. Well, after this, we're going to go to the comments real quick, and then we're going to jump into number 3, and yeah.
Now, all I was saying was that your first pretty girl, you'll tolerate a lot more from your first. Once you gain some experience in life and you realize that, hey, like, there's some more pretty girls out there, there's a lot less you'll tolerate. So it's based on experience. I know that my first, like, oh my God, she was just in a music video. Oh my God, I'm excited to be with her. Yeah, I tolerated a lot of extra shit. After a while, it's like, nah, that's enough. Like, the friend that you was with, she's in a music video too, and she's a lot better as far as a person. So I mean, you tolerate it to your first, and then once you get experience, you learn that, you know what? Like, I don't have to take this. You're not the best out there. Or, you know what I'm saying? If you're not meeting me halfway, I don't need to be with you. I can move on. So yeah, your first one, I took a lot of shit from the first one. But after that, it was like, whew, okay, we're gone.
You were like, you come a dime a dozen.
Yeah, but I mean, I was like 17 and she was like 19, 20.
She was taking all of your
But that goes back to what you said.
I was a little kid, just like bringing around DJ equipment. Like, what the fuck? But I had a bottle. And I was behind the DJ booth. I was 16 with a bottle behind the DJ booth. I didn't even drink, but I had a bottle.
Niggas, I'm lit.
I guess it was a good look, but after a while, it's like, nah, fuck that shit. It was over.
Like, I can agree. Again, I think it's just one of those questions where I think we can all agree. It's just like hearing some of these things when they go left and right. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, like, some of this shit really be happening. Like, definitely, it's mind blowing. And you wouldn't think it is, but like, you hear it, but you don't see it when you really on your shit every day. You know what I mean? I don't see that type of shit. But then when I'm like, yo, what Broski said, yeah, my first bad one was like, yeah, I gotta agree with that, man.
And he took a lot of shit. But
she ran me through the mud.
I could get others. Wait a minute.
She ran me through the mud, man. I went broke. That went crazy.
I ain't go broke. I had older homies that was like, nah.
Bro, I didn't. Nah. I threw it all.
My goodness just went away with a bag, okay?
Yeah, and I was like, okay, that will never happen again. Like, I learned quick. You feel me?
Well, let me tell you, a bad bitch is necessary in every man's life. It is. She is. She's
a learning experience. I just learned early, but you can learn.
But also, what I thought a bad bitch was when I was thinking about a bad bitch.
What wasn't a bad bitch? It wasn't.
It was different. Was she pretty? Yes.
Pretty as fuck.
Was she a bad? Like, was she able to bring everything to the table that I would necessarily want? My perfect? Not even close.
Yeah.
But that's the problem.
And that's what I'll say about that. So my pick of a bad bitch was totally off.
That improves as you get older and you have more experience.
Absolutely,
it changes. You don't look for the same things
at all.
It's not
in your
about
head. You already have what a bad bitch is to you, so it's just like that's what you.
I've had that, and it's like.
But that be the problem. People be having in their mind what a bad bitch is to them, and again, social media and all of that stuff has a big influence on what we think bad bitches are.
I agree with you.
And that is why people can't even see the inner beauty in a person. Like, this look shit. Let me tell you something. If I take out these fucking eyelashes, I take out this makeup, guess what? I thank God my person love waking up.
None of that on right now.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
It's a thing. It's like literally an aura. It's a persona. You gotta know it. But when you once you know it, and the bad bitch allows you to get next, like into her deepest past her persona.
Yeah.
You just won, my brother. Once you get there, you won.
And I think
sometimes
it's a
you
dope
lose.
question
That's
too. And I think it's a
like
dope
now,
question
paying for dates and shit.
because I think it's something that we could think about, like moving forward.
Without
Like
her
even
eyelashes and her eyebrows.
even moving forward, I think even when we pass to the next question, this is a deep conversation for people that are hearing this shit right now and be like, damn, well, what does this really mean to me? You feel me? And I think that's a dope question. So shout out to y'all for that one because that's a good question. On the surface, it looks one way, but that's a good question right there.
Thank you. All right, so let's jump into our comments because we did not address our Hush Your Mouth family in the audience real quick. And then we're going to jump right into number 3 because we are like, woo!
Yeah, we on fire, 45 minutes.
All right, so Sergio says fire. Hey, guys. Hey, ladies, promise. She said no, Mason. That was back in question 1. She said you was wrong. I don't know. I can never ask for Gucci in my life. When I was younger, my parents probably didn't even know who Gucci is.
Yeah.
Althea says fact. No one likes your rejection, but we got to deal with it and move accordingly. Absolutely.
I can agree with that.
Yep, I got my money, but I want to spend yours too. That's the thing for ladies. I'm sorry.
Yikes.
Y'all chose to be men. Y'all had the chromosome that made you a man. You was almost a woman. You chose.
Zero to do with money, but I got
what?
you.
Okay.
That's zero to do with bread, though. Like, we're not going to do that.
Go to the next one. Everybody wants a bad bitch, but doesn't know what it takes to maintain her. And some men are too insecure to understand that the things that come with her. And bitch, if you can't maintain her, typo. If you cannot maintain her, something I don't know. It's a project in Brooklyn. Yes, we will date the ugly guy to get to the money. Y'all are on fire.
And then you get older, though.
And that's what I said, no disrespect. But then, like, it's just where the mindset is. You can't be mad at her at the end of the day. But then it's like, all right. So then, if that's so she assumes to other people that I'm a bad bitch, right? So this is her experience. So for me, I'm just like, well, I just gotta stay away from that because I just can't relate. I don't even think it's about maintenance. I just think it's about a lot. Can we just vibe for a second? Like, I got a couple dollars, you got a couple dollars. We don't got to talk about what that is at first. Am I fucking with you? Because at the end of the day, we got to vibe if I'm giving you all my goddamn money. I got to vibe first.
That's what a lot of females don't understand,
that shit is
too.
wild to me. Like, bro.
Go ahead, tell them now what they don't understand. They got to vibe.
They don't understand. Like, in order to get a nigga in a nigga's pockets or for a nigga to do what you really want them to do for you, you have to just they have to like you. They have to.
That's not where I thought she was going.
Like you can't get with a nigga, throw some pussy, and be like, yeah, he got to give me $10,000. Why? Because he's throwing pussy.
Entitlement.
But I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
get a nigga soup when he's sick one day. Like, you gotta build some shit up a little bit.
You said one day.
Give him some soup when he's
rub
sick
his back.
one day.
Yo, there's a meme going around. Have you guys seen the meme where the girl's on vacation
Lady,
and she hands him a
funny.
drink and she says it's $9? He paid for the whole vacation, the flights, the hotel room. I bought him a drink. It's $9.
Yes.
Y'all saw that? That's the equivalent of what you just said.
No, these hoes.
It's the same way we want somebody to treat us. Like, I don't want a nigga to treat me like I'm the bad because I'm a female who like to spend her money on a nigga. So I don't want to feel like, oh wait, hold on, this nigga keep calling me for bread. After a while, I'm gonna be like, my nigga, like, what's going on? Like, I'm not no trick. So it's the same way. A nigga wants to be treated the same way we be treated. If you want to take it there, like if you want to get things from him, like things that you need or things to make you or build both up, not just bags and purses and hairs and looks. Like what the fuck you're gonna do with that?
I think absolutely
next year, the year after that, none of that holds any value.
No, I'm in agreement with you because I'm a person that on this show, I told them, like, listen, you gotta be able to pay for like at least the one date, like, you know, like
Yeah.
tip the waiter
But if I'm
sometimes, like something. Bring something.
Man,
to
sucker free lady over there. She paid for the first date and now she married. So I mean, if that's not
Don't
an
do that,
example,
racist.
I don't know
do that,
what
racist.
is.
I did not know that.
Don't do
So
that. Racist. That's not how the story went, yo.
She paid for the first date and now she's married.
That's all we gotta know. That's all we need to know. Happily married, happily married. So, ladies, pay for the first date.
Don't
Next
listen to
question.
them. They're using my story for evil. Don't do it, girl.
Yo, that's funny.
Nah, but in order to get what you want, you gotta give what you gotta give it back. So I mean,
Reciprocate. Reciprocate the love.
Reciprocation is very big.
Like you gotta make a nigga feel like he's investing his money in you, not just giving you. Like you gotta make the nigga feel like, oh nah, she about to go do X, Y, and Z with this. But then also if you a fly nigga, you want your female to look fly too. So you're gonna make
you
sure
got a business idea.
Bring back a shoe for her too. That's the type of who you are. So who you deal with, what type of guys you deal with, what type of women you deal with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
It's exact. Because if you got a business idea, if you got a business,
give my girl some shit.
If you got a business idea, the bread different. If you got a business idea, the bread is different. If every time I give you a couple dollars, you're gonna go out here and buy this, like, third, you ain't never come to me and say, "Hey, yo, I got this idea that can make us."
I don't want property. Give me money.
5.
You don't want what?
I don't want property. Give me money. No. We're not doing that.
No, help me run up a bag. Help me run up a bag.
No, I want
want
you to invest property. I want you to give me the money so I can go invest that money somewhere to make more money.
I don't like somewhere. Like, I want to know where. Where's somewhere?
And when did property become a bad investment? Like, am I missing something?
You know, I want you to give me the money like Gucci gave.
Property is not a bad investment.
The money. You see how
Gucci
is
wait a minute.
not
Hold on. Gucci though.
The money.
Listen, the way Gucci gave Keisha the money, I want you to give me the money and know that I'm gonna bring you back a return. On your
You start off small. Start off small. If I give you $100, you blowing it. I'm not giving you $100,000. Like, it makes no sense. Makes no sense. Keisha, don't forget. Like everybody looks at the shiny part of that story, but he was in jail. She was hustling. She got her makeup on. She got her waist trainers on. She created businesses. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said. If it's not a business behind it, I'm gonna give you this bread so you can run up the business. That's
what I'm on right now.
Like he basically was like, yo. Run my shit.
I'll give Keisha.
None of these fake ass niggas. I'm gonna give it to you and allow you to run up the bag for me. That's different. Yeah, like if you, that's not just passing us the bread. If you want to go get a couple bags of purchase,
I'll take a couple $1,000 and And if I'm with you, like business. I know, like nigga, we gonna be all right. We a team. Like we're in this.
I can agree with
relationship should always also be business. You feel me? You gotta treat your relationship like it's a business. Like what's up? What we doing? We can't sit around each other broke your money. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't. But
hello. Let's say, guys, if there is some red flags there, will you ignore the red flags based on attraction alone?
I have.
Not today.
Not today. Early on in life.
Yeah.
Early on, but not today.
People
I got a nigga that owe me $50 from
not today.
You say what?
I got a nigga that owe me $50 from 2007 to this day because I ignored red flags. And I want to see that nigga. I want my money with interest. I want my money.
Yeah.
Do I like her? Because she dead serious.
I was
dumb. I need.
She dead serious, bro.
But as long as somebody owe you, you never gonna go broke.
You never gonna go broke, and bitch, you know what? God is gonna let you run into him because when you get into him, it's gonna be lit. You'll be like, oh, you got a couple dollars now? Guess what? You owe me about $500.
You sound like the baby.
I mean, have we all been to the point where we have ignored the red flags based off of physical attraction alone? I think it's safe to say everybody has been there. We all done fucked the broke cute nigga. Not you men, because I
I was looking at you like,
but
pause
like
and
Matt
pause.
and Mason, y'all done fucked the bad bitch because she ain't had shit, and maybe she forgot deodorant a few times. I don't know. I'm feeling traumatized.
There's certain red flags we can't ignore. I don't run red lights and I don't ignore body odor.
Oh, you're boring. If you don't run,
No.
if you don't
Yeah,
run
right,
red
I'm boring.
lights, you're boring.
I can't do it. I did it once. It was not okay. I don't like it.
It's a mess everywhere. Like
It's a mess. It's literally like it stresses me
splash,
out.
splash. It's just not.
I can't
cool.
even have fun. I can't even have fun because I'm stressed. No.
Yeah.
It's a
Why are you
no.
that stressed? You shouldn't be care. That means you're not with the right person.
I don't care.
I did it by accident one time.
Yeah, I can't.
Look
Oh,
at these one-timers.
This is all ridiculous.
no.
Shorty kept apologizing.
Not kept apologizing.
I'm not
Like-
apologizing.
I was like, it's okay. It wasn't.
It was not okay.
It wasn't.
It wasn't okay.
Question number 4, bro.
Oh,
Makeup and surgery. Physical beauty can be easily faked. So what value does it really have when dating? Well, I don't know.
I don't think it holds any value in dating. Like me personally, I don't think it holds any value. Like, I've got my design. I've gotten little things to enhance myself. Like now I'm about to be 40 years old, so now I'm doing a little bit more of natural things, but I don't knock anybody. It doesn't hold the value of the relationship. Well, I don't know how to put this, but like maybe you kind of just like are just what's a better word when you're infatuated? Is it infatuations with a look?
Yeah.
Instead of value instead of value, because you can't value somebody just based off of what they look. That doesn't really make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. And as a woman who has also gotten, work done or whatever the case is, I'm like kind of on the fence with that. That's why I said I don't know. Because on the fence, back when we did it, it was a thing, right? And it did hold a value. Like, nigga, hold on, wait a minute. I got this fucking body done. I got this work done. You ain't about to be sitting here talking to me because I hold value. Me, myself. I invested in myself.
In myself. Yeah.
Right. I'm not sure what that was for you,
Well,
Nels, but for me, it was like I invested in myself.
Yeah. I could say I value you for thinking about me, boo. To get my shit done because it's something that makes me more, I have more self-esteem with my look now, or it's something that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I value you for appreciating that or respecting me or, whatever. I don't know. Like, I value for that, but I don't know. Like,
No. When I got my shit done, I was a different bitch. I was like, what?
Yeah.
You want to do what? You what? Like, everything was what? No, bitch, value me because I valued myself and I invested in myself. So now your dollars need to be invested in me. I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. Now, am I older? Is it like 5 years later? And I'm like, okay, I'm over this. All right, so invest in me in a different way because now I need to invest this money in something else now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I get
beauty can be easily fake. We can sit here and get surgery to the day that we die. But it doesn't hold any value because once the beauty fades, what else? What else?
It's not even only that, it's just the person itself. Like, it goes back to the look. Like, you can go get your body done and spend thousands of dollars and look made up and hard or whatever. Because of course I've gotten things done, but at the same token, it's like you could still be a pretty ugly bitch. Why would I? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could still be that. You're still that same person. You just look different.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot of those.
It's
a lot of them.
Go to Starlet's, the back bar. If you go to Starlet's and go to the back bar, that's where they at mostly. The back bar is Starlet's.
And I hate this because I'm I've I've had friends that are strippers, bartenders,
Nothing wrong with
or
that. We support
whatever.
them.
And I support it, and whatever you want to do to get to your bag, do that. But don't switch up who you are and what you stand for just because you ain't got some plastic shit done, or you went got some, you know, you're a BBL, bitch. You forgot what your fucking before and after pictures look like. Like you're that same bitch. Like
Here's
Why
what my
not
you
thing
just
is.
look better now, or you're fucking. So
pictures?
and then you see. Like, not for nothing, and I'm not saying this in any disrespectful way towards anybody whatsoever, but or not even being on no cocky shit, but I've never been an ugly girl. So with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I get anything done, I'm still the same person.
It's an enhancement.
Be inside too. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it enhanced me. So now you see these girls, and you could be pretty. I'm not saying you're ugly because there's nobody to me that's ugly. That doesn't matter what you look like. So let me fix that right now. But you go get your body done, and then you're really like, you get cocky. You forget. Like you switch up. You know, like you become somebody else. You become that social media. You become all that Instagram shit. You become all that shit that isn't real. Like, just be real. You could have the illest look, but if you don't have that inner beauty as well, like, you ain't shit, and I'm not gonna value that. I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck. I like females. I want to touch on something that can sit back and chill, like my sage, smoke my blunt, and it's all eat. And
like my sage,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no, yeah. Like, I don't want to deal with that. Like, constantly. Like, no, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah. So yeah, I'm always looking. The one thing my friends will say is when we go out, I don't do a whole bunch of like every once in a while, but I don't do the whole thing because I'm just so into what I'm doing at the moment. You know, like, but we still see me and we still like
right.
Yeah,
I got all
like,
the pictures. But like that reminds me of that dude in what is it, Japan, who sued his wife because she had like plastic surgery done and she had never shown her face before. And they had a baby, and the baby.
But that's real shit. Like, I married you, bitch. I didn't like that.
Ugly, and the nigga sued her, and everything was like, I'm not taking care of this ugly ass baby because you didn't tell me you was an ugly bitch. Ugly ass baby. That nigga.
None of them kids look like her or him.
The kid looked like her.
Her before the surgery.
That nigga yes, it was like a few years ago, yo.
I seen that.
Literally. That's what that made me think of when she was talking.
I hope he won. I didn't know if he won. I didn't follow the story.
I know. I'm like, did he win?
Oh my God, no way. So guys, what do y'all take on this? And we can go to question 5 after this.
I mean, simply.
Does it really hold any value?
I don't think it holds any value. I don't think anyone says it holds value in this panel.
Okay, except number 6.
Yep.
5. Build-A-Bear. Can you love someone you're not physically attracted to based off of their potential to be physically upgraded?
No.
Yes.
You Mason say yes, lady says no.
No.
Y'all just shoot at it because
I mean, I'm not initially physically attracted to you. That is a no-go for me. Again, you know, like they were saying earlier, like a woman when she walk in a room, she could know who she gonna fuck and all that. Like that's true. You could scan a room and be like, yes, ew, hell no, yes. Like in your brain, even if you're not doing it, like you're not trying to do it, but your brain goes there. But like I'm not physically attracted to you in the beginning. There's no amount of building up that would ever make me attracted. Because I'm always remember that first impression, and the first impression was you being bummy. Can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. But that's just
it's a mental attraction. Like if you're still you can still be a fucking like again, you can still be a corny ass nigga. So
I love my corny ass nigga, but he didn't look like a bum when I met him. Like my nigga corny as hell. Love it. I love that.
I'm not gonna let you do that to that man. No. Don't do that to that man. That man he's not corny. He's not corny.
He's corny, but he didn't look like a cornball when I met him. He wasn't like he ain't looked fucked up. He wasn't.
I got to know him, and
I got to know him, and I love the corny. That's my favorite part. I love a corny ass, happy
but
ass.
But that yeah, some people like that. I didn't
that
mean
makes
like
you happy. He makes you happy. But the way I looked at that question, I looked at it like I always say this: like, if she has a pretty face and a great personality, titties and ass, you can buy that for a discount. So I mean, like that is not something that's gonna sway me. So if I'm saying, hey, I usually like fat asses, but she doesn't have a fat ass, but she has all the other attributes. Well, it's not my initial physical attraction because she doesn't have the fat ass. But we could work on that. Everything else is there. Yo, she's a keeper.
Yeah.
She has everything else. So we could build on that. If she wants a fat ass, we could go through that process. If she doesn't, I'm not gonna hold that against her. Yeah, I still like fat asses, but that may not be her bag. So I mean, I could still be in love with somebody like that.
I agree.
I agree.
I don't want to have to build nothing or nobody. I want you to come to me as you are. I want to
I feel you on that as well. You know what I mean? There's way too many people out here to be trying to build.
It's men out here. Remember, Matt, when you said earlier that shit's getting a little weird? It's dudes out here who's getting BBLs now and fucking.
We are not talking about Drake. We're going to leave Drake out of this. Drake did not do
all
anything.
Of that. Muscles in the calves, all that shit.
We're going to leave Kanye out of this.
What is a BBL? A BBL. Definition me. What's
Brazilian butt lift.
Oh,
a Brazilian butt lift.
Men?
B's for Brazilian, B's for butt, and then
L's
I'm
out the loop. I have no idea about any of that. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Again, y'all think I'm playing. I didn't know this was a real thing.
It's a thing, brother. It's a thing.
I didn't know.
Independent.
I don't.
Let me tell you how you know. You look at the Instagram. If they have no pictures before 2019, you know that's all been done. That's work.
We're talking about men right now.
I'm talking about women, but I guess
there's so many
men that get BBL.
No, there's men who are in the surgery centers getting their bodies done. Who are
allegedly
gay,
Drake did it. Allegedly,
they getting abs put in and getting new kneecaps to make themselves taller or whatever.
If they're trans, then they're getting bodies. They're getting breasts. They're getting their asses, their hips, all of that shit. Their faces. It's nothing to get it.
I'm just not 100% sure I'm equipped with it.
I want to be a person.
It ain't something I'm participating in, man.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
I don't want to date a man that I have to build up in any way, shape, or form.
This is not build the nigga like.
No. I don't want to do it in any form or fashion unless it's like little things. Yeah. Like, I need to add to your character. I need to add to your work ethic. I don't want to build no niggas. I want to add to you. Yeah. So in any shape or form. Like now, if you my nigga and you might need an ab sketch or something, I might help you out there. Like, babe, I know Dr.
Sit-ups work well, dieting works well.
And you can get you an ass.
You do a flush. You start off with a flush. You start dieting. Lots of water.
He knows the process.
No, to do it naturally, you just exercise. You fucking eat better. It'll take longer though, but the extra benefits are really good, like extra stamina.
Bro.
The fact that it's real is so crazy to me.
Will a person's stock depreciate as physical appearance deteriorates? And I say you're not gonna be beautiful forever. Short and sweet, you're not gonna be beautiful forever. Your looks and your beauty fade. At the end of the day, it's about what's at the core. That's what makes you as a person. That's what makes the person that you want to be with you. You know what I mean? That's what makes the people around you love you. Who you are at your core. This shit, this exterior is fun, right? It's exciting, but it don't have nothing on the core. Your aura is something that shines out you naturally. How you vibrate, your energy, that shit is something that nothing or nobody. I don't give a fuck if I don't put these eyelashes on. How I vibrate is going to fucking be the same. If I don't put the face on, guess what? My energy when I walk in the room is always going to be the same. And you're going to feel me. And because you feel me, you're going to feel that. And that's just all I got to say on that.
Yeah, what you put out is what you get back.
What you put out is what you get back.
Be the energy you want to receive.
Facts.
My stock never depreciates. I'm the only thing that's ever going up. When it comes to me, stock Kori Deez is going up. It's only going up.
And it's stuck. It's
stuck. Right.
I'm buying options.
Buy.
You buy options, now you lost.
How options work, but we're not going into that. Next question. Are we
Anybody
still
else?
on this?
Anybody else? I said what I said.
I agree. There's no depreciation.
Okay, so next question.
I agree.
7, arm candy. Do people date solely for pleasure, not longevity, where inner beauty isn't necessary? And are you considered shallow to solely aspire physical over inner beauty? So today here we talked about beauty, physical beauty versus inner beauty. And I'm not even sure what's the conclusion we came to with that, because I think we just had so many burst opinions about it all. And I mean, first of all, ladies, have you ever been someone's arm candy and nothing more?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fellas, have you guys ever had a woman that was just your arm candy and nothing more?
No.
Nah, I didn't.
Oh, you niggas. I gotta go.
It's not, because it's not cap though. Like, and I feel like we're getting set up, bro. These are setup questions. Because it really is. Like, it's not like, no, I didn't go out and invest in somebody
like,
just had
like,
on my arm so other people thought I looked cool because I had somebody that looked good on my arm. I've never done that. And that's what arm candy is. It's never happened. No.
Yeah.
No. That's what it is,
people,
bro. Maybe it's because of how I like look at it.
Have you been someone's arm candy? Have you okay, motherfucker.
Probably.
So have you been somebody's arm candy?
I feel like I got finessed out of it, bro. It's aggressive out here. This is what I'm saying. I might get maybe. Maybe. I'm gonna keep it a bean, like maybe. I never did it, but I was like, now I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, damn, she ain't cold, nigga.
Whoever she is, she
maybe.
My G.
She
you wake up like, just bitch.
See, high level thinking than I was on at the time. I thought it was thorough.
So you never dated or spoke to a few different women, and you're like, you have to go somewhere, it's a event, a function or whatever, and you're like, you pick the best one. Like, she's the best one to take.
No, because I'd rather go by myself and figure out what's going on there. No, I'm not.
No,
like, I'd rather keep my options open. But you got to understand.
That's his truth. Like, let that man speak his truth.
Like, y'all keep shooting me. Like, I'm like, no. What I'd rather do is go and figure out what's going on. That's all. Like, why are you bringing people to the beach? Niggas be stupid. Right. Why would you do that?
See, for me, it depends on the situation. It depends on the place. It depends on a girl. It depends on a lot of things. So, I mean, there's places where you bring the good-looking one, and there's places where you bring the smarter one. For me, I like to have them both in one package because it makes life a lot easier.
Smarter. I was like, damn.
Nah, I mean, there's always some separating. Exactly. I know some girls that are amazing. They look great, but as soon as they open their mouth, they are hood.
Yeah. Oh my
and
God.
Like, I can't bring you to a banquet. First of all, you can't even say banquet. So like,
I can't trust you to secure the bag, bitch. You're gonna secure the bag.
You're gonna fuck my whole shit up.
You're gonna fuck the bag up. You're dropping the ball, bitch. No. You just need to be there and sit there and be quiet.
Yeah, and you can't even do that sometimes. Some of them can't even do that. Some of them can't do that.
Start getting a few drinks in them. Oh God.
Oh my Lord.
I brought a girl one time to a spa. I brought her to a spa, and I think like somebody left their wallet, and I wasn't sure. I had to think about it. Will she take that wallet? I had to think about it. The way she was looking at it. So I mean, you got to be careful where you bring certain people. I never went out with her
because it reflects you. It reflects you later down the line. Like
said as hell though, but she was great. She looked amazing.
I ain't got no children.
Amazing. Look, you see this?
Yeah, I know a few girls like that.
And I would never talk to her again like that at all. We friends though. We cool. What's up?
Okay, so what are we saying here with this question? Are we saying that people date solely for pleasure and not longevity, where inner beauty isn't necessary? Like, what are we saying? I don't understand.
That's what it should be. In your 20s, for me, dating for pleasure. In your 20s, it should be for physical appearance. In your 20s, it should be for fun times. It shouldn't be that serious. Like inner beauty, I don't give a damn about your personality, my nigga. Did that cock go or not? Do it not. Are you taking me out or not? What are we doing? Like,
are you paying my bills or not?
I have a life with you right now. That's what I cared about in my 20s. It wasn't like nobody was Leave that shit for your mama. Go have personality with her. I'm here to see what it do. And then when I turned 25, I started to become a little different. I searched a little more, still on my bullshit, but you know what I'm saying? It started to be like I started thinking about longevity, but also it was due to the person I was dating. At the time, I was dating my husband. So it was like he made me think more longevity, but I still wasn't there, bitch. I'm still out the streets. I'm trying to date. I'm going out. Right. But he made me think of it. So like that's when it started to transition. And then it got there. But now I was wilding out in my 20s. Well, until at least 20, like 26, 27, like I was like doing a lot.
Yeah,
that's serious too.
Sometimes you gotta be like doing a lot. It takes. I mean, so now this makes me question: does it take girls a little bit longer than it takes guys a little bit? It makes me question that, because like we could be the arm candy at 26, but when we get to our 30s, I think that's when it clicks for us. Like, hey, we might not want to be the arm candy anymore. Because when I hit 30, I was like, I need to be like baking. Like
it really switches, it changes. Like
I want to bake. I want to like. No, you see me, bitch. I want to bake. I'm baking.
You are baking. Dinner at 3 and shit. Like what? I'll be struggling at 10 o'clock.
I cheers.
I'm domesticated as fuck.
Domesticated, ho.
Man, oh man.
I don't know when this happened. It's had to happen between 29 and 31. Because I'm only 31 and now I'm domesticated as fuck now. So I don't know what happened. So, like, I just think that it depends. Like, nobody's dating me for, like, just solely pleasure. It's not happening in this day and age because I'm not allowing it to happen. You're definitely dating me for longevity. You're definitely able to see into my inner beauty because I allow it to show a lot more.
Yeah.
Before in my 20s, as Lady was talking about, I was shallow as fuck. I was shallow. I did not care about anything. I wanted to know what was your credit score and what was your bank account and what have you done for me lately.
Right.
You understand? So, and I think that that's important to know.
At 20, you was thinking about people's credit score?
20, I was learning about credit and I was like,
okay.
Not at 20, no.
But you can't lead with your credit score at 20. Like I have an 800 credit score and girls don't care about that.
Yeah, no, I would have knew 800 meant good.
She said that meant good.
That meant like some type of care credit or something. I can get something.
I can get.
I was just thinking about that dead ass.
Like, no, but absolutely no. I think that it depends on the age. Age is very important in this question.
Mm-hmm.
When you're in your 20s, you're not thinking about, well, damn, how's this bitch gonna look when I'm fucking 70? She's still gonna look good. She's still gonna curl her hair the same way that I liked it back then. You know what I mean? You gotta think about it later. I'm shallow. I was shallow. I still might be a little shallow. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. You're not as shallow as you. I think I love you for who you are now and how you make me feel. How you make me feel is more important than what you look like.
Yeah, and then in growth again in age, you know, we become a little bit more seasoned in all different types of relationships. Like me personally, I've been married, I've been the girlfriend, I've been the baby mother, I've been the side bitch, I've been this, you feel me? So it's just like you learn if you.
Why'd you say side bitch twice?
I said it twice.
But she was
twice.
It's okay. And you know what?
I'm fucking with you. It's all good.
No, you have to. But no, for real. Like a lot of girls, they're so like fearful to even not fearful, but like I guess embarrassed or in denial to say that. Bitch, you gotta know your position. If that's what you are, that's what you are. Just play that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to accept that. Like if you know you dealing with a nigga who other situation, you know what you are. Let's not sugarcoat that. You know what I'm saying?
Be a happy side bitch. That's right.
Be a side bitch and be happy about it.
Know who you are and be happy about it.
That's what you chose to be real. You gonna deal with it.
Be happy in your choices. Be the number one side bitch.
Be happy in your
choices.
But
at least that nigga communicated. Now he's giving you the opportunity. Shut up, be the number one side bitch. No, you is. But I'm just gotta know like what you want out that situation.
Definitely.
And you don't need to play it. You up against. So what you gonna get out? You gotta go home at this time. No, he can't do family shit. You know you can't, whatever the fuck your expectations are, you know that he might not be able to play that role. So
Valentine's
you know,
Day
you
for
just
you
gotta-
is the 15th, not the 14th. You gotta
It
know
doesn't
what it is.
matter. It's another day in the week.
14th for you.
It doesn't matter.
Well,
It's another
it
day in the
don't
week.
matter. Nobody
It's another
cares.
day in the week.
Like,
I'll fuck with
Ain't no
all y'all.
real difference between the
I'm
only
feeling hungry.
24 hours difference between the 15th and the 14th. Nigga, if you
Yo.
come and see me on the
Yeah.
21st, now we got an issue.
I love you
Guess what?
365. I hate
don't give a
Valentine's Day.
fuck.
But that's the whole thing.
As long as I know what I got going on with you and
Right.
that, and you doing what you gotta do for me, I don't give a fuck
Yes.
about 1,000 bitches, nigga. If you got,
Period.
I'm first of all,
Period.
no funny shit. If you got time for every bitch, that's your business. That's you. That's your headaches. That's your stress. I don't got nothing to do with it, and that's your pocket. So you better make
I
sure
don't
that
want
you
none of
can
that.
maintain
No problems.
all 10 bitches. Cause
Yep.
it's dinner, it's this, it's that.
That part.
You
That
gonna
part.
be broke, cause nigga, I demand what I demand. If you can't keep up to what I demand, then you gotta go. And I could get a whole nother nigga who I could be a side bitch to if that's what I choose to do, or I could just be the bitch. But let's keep that shit a buck too. It's not every nigga out here just playing one with one bitch either. You know what I'm saying? So now you gotta know your nigga. Whether your nigga
You waited till 120 to go off like this? Minute 120, you just, everybody get it. Everybody gets it. Everybody gets shot. You giving it to everybody.
Nah, I'm just saying.
The
because you
married
gotta
ones, the single ones, the side niggas, the side
everybody, nigga, I'm telling you, I've been married. I've been married twice. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like you just gotta. It's growth. It's the mentality of who you are at that age and what you want, and you know what I'm saying. And
it's not about age, it's about experience. It's about the experiences you go through and what you've learned from those experiences.
Like,
I said exactly. So I've said it before, like life will keep teaching you the same lessons until you learn and you grow, and then you move and you graduate to the next level. So some people graduate a lot faster, some people take a while, and they repeat classes over.
They remedial.
They're in a remedial class. And those are those people. But some people graduate early. Some people know that the physical fades, all that stuff is superficial. And what's most important is you marry your best friend. I always say that like the two most important choices you could ever make in your life is who you have a baby with and who you marry. Those two choices will set your life either to hell or heaven, depending on which decisions you make. So that's my wrap up for today. Like, go ahead, Kori.
Can I piggyback off the marry the best friend? My husband is not my best friend. I have best friends. I have friends. I married my partner. I married my advice as a married woman is marry the partner. Marry the person that you are going to go 50-50 with, but it's really like 80-20 because you're going to do more. I'm sorry. You didn't, I don't care. But I didn't marry my best friends. I got best friends. I've always had best friends. I married a significant other.
But do you like spending time with him?
Yes, I love spending time.
Exactly. That's my point when I say your best friend. Somebody you like spending time. You ever met people or met a couple that don't like each other?
I have met people like that. And it is sad.
It's often done.
And it's awful. And y'all look crazy outside.
Inside. Anywhere side.
People like each other. This is crazy.
I look crazy on the gram. You see side eyes in certain pictures. Be like, yo, why is she looking at him like that?
We're getting
she really hate him.
Y'all are cutting up. I ain't never putting this group back together. Get out of the this is not right. All right. So, I just want to say we had an amazing episode here on Hush Your Mouth. I'm not really sure if we got into did we do the justice to the episode side panel? Did we do justice? Did you get your point across, producer? Side panel? Yes. Shout out to side panel who produced a lot of our episodes. Questions comes up with the guest and the dynamic and creates the scene. She must have knew that this was going to work because it definitely did. I want to say thank you to you ladies for joining us here on Hush Your Mouth. Shout out to you, Mel. Shout out to you, Sucker Free Lady. Shout out to me, Kori Deez. Shout out to you, Matt. Thank you for coming and trying to fight in the ring with Mason. And I don't know what that would be, but That's dope. And
always. Oh, so how are you trying to knock us down like that?
Like
fight in the ring the way y'all.
fair, bro. I don't even like fighting.
Shout out to the men. Shout out to you good men out there. Shout out to you men out there.
Make sure they know before they go.
Wow. I don't know about all that.
Anyway, y'all already know y'all can hear us on Apple Pods, Spotify. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 15 we go live. If you sign in on YouTube and Facebook at 8:00, you could be ready to join in on the conversation in the comments, and we'll put your comments on the stream. We'll address you personally, and we'll talk to you, and we'll have a little, moment for you. We appreciate all our Hush and My family in the audience. We appreciate our Hush and My family that join us. If you are interested in joining us, hit us in our DMs, Hush and My ENT on Instagram. I'm your girl, Kori Deez, aka _squeeze3. I got lost.
That was a lot.
I had to do it for you last time. That was crazy.
What? Y'all already know I love y'all here on Hush and Mouth. Lady, where you want to tell them they can find you at?
So you can find me on Instagram at suckerfreelady. And that's just all I got going on. Because I teach for a living. I don't got time to do nothing else. But yes, you can catch me, Sucker Free Lady. Always remember, free the hoes.
Free the hoes.
It's a movement. It's becoming a movement.
Where they can find you at, my girl? Thank you for joining us.
No problem. My Instagram is CocoNows5. There's probably like 1,000 of them because last year these bitches was making bad fake pages of me. So
that's when you know you lit in real life.
So it's the one with me and my nigga like this.
Just make sure. Not the visual aids.
Yeah. So yeah, you can find me there. I'm cooling, This
okay. And they can contact you in reference to some property management, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
And Matt, where they can find you at?
DRE_POWE on Instagram, Twitter, around the board. Yes, ma'am.
Amen. Thank you. Mason.
How you ask Matt if he got anything happening? Anything going on?
Because she's not fucking with me today, bro.
Yo, what's going on? What's happening here?
Now, bro,
I'm gonna need you to try some eye candy once in a while.
Matt, do you got anything that the ladies or the fellas should be interested in? Do you have anything going on?
Yes.
Oh.
In 2 weeks, we just shot something. We're on Amazon Prime. We got a few movies that's going to come out in the theater, so we're excited about it. No smoke, baby.
So to get into this, whatever you got on Amazon Prime.
What do you mean, whatever? What? My man, let him know. In 2 weeks, my man is dropping.
When is it dropping? I didn't catch that.
It's dropping in 2 weeks.
What is it?
A movie?
It's called Acid Rain. It's a series that's done by Nini Capri. She has a #1 selling fucking novel on Amazon. We just got in with Adam Sandler. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. But nigga,
you got some fucking series going on. You said it's like BMF. That's what you said. You said it's good. You said that you want to promote it.
I'm excited about it.
I'm excited too, bro.
That's a real.
Congratulations. I'm excited for you.
This is good.
Lori's gonna breeze by that. She thought she was selling on Amazon. She was like, "What products do you sell?" I'm like, "No, my man said he's dropping it. He's dropping.
He's dropping something.
Jesus Christ!" He's like, "What are you selling? Is it hair? Is it what
you got, nigga?
This is a big fucking deal.
That's a big deal. Yeah.
This is a big fucking deal.
My man's in a movie. Jesus. He did, but you just shut him down. He was like,
she didn't hear him. You know what? You got a bulletproof rest on. So he's just having shit.
Jeez, see.
I must be okay, bro. All the shot, I must be okay. It's okay.
Oh, jeez. I had your back, though. I had your back.
Thank
As
you.
always, you can find me each and every week here, Tuesdays and Thursdays on Hush Your Mouth. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, hushyourmouth_ENT. Follow me on Instagram at YMVS_ It's Mason. And yeah, we have a good time every week here. She already said it, Spotify, YouTube. If you logged on, log out, like,
Apple,
subscribe, comment. Yes, sir.
And y'all already know, until next time, don't forget, speak out or hush your mouth.
Hello.